What up, YouTube? JK from Team Boardwipe, and today I want to discuss a deck that is really going to be pretty good next format. Especially it's got a really good Cosmo matchup, which I think will be the best deck. It's a deck I've played in the past and I've had a decent amount of success with, almost topping the ARG Championship with this past summer. That deck is Yang Zing's. I haven't really edited my deck list against the new format because I really want to see exactly where everything is. But this is kind of what I have as a start. It's where I was last format. Mistakes might not be in there, but I think it's still pretty decently strong. So anyway, I'm just going to do a duel or two, and then I'm going to go over the deck and discuss it a little bit. So this deck you always want to go first. That's the thing. And then most of your combos come with a Jiaotu, who I don't happen to have. He's like actually one of the strongest cards. So we'll see what we're playing against. This opening is pretty weak, although I can just torrential whatever he does. Okay. Yep. Now this is one you torrential. Typically, Evil Storms actually have a pretty good Yang Zing matchup. I mean, obviously not being able to summon, not being able to summon. Sorry, my leg itches. A level 5 or higher monster really affects you for your synchro plays. You can always make a Arc Light though that's can't be destroyed by battle, and typically they can't really do anything about it. So this is a really risky play now to try to get this play off because he most likely has some type of effect negation. If he doesn't, I mean, we straight win. Or I guess if he has a warning. Because I'm going to make a backseat and shuffle the rest of this field in, yeah. That's kind of what I was expecting to happen. We can do this though and see if we draw anything. This Max, yeah, obviously it's very subpower against this deck. You know, put some pressure on right away. This might not be a good idea because some kind of summon response trap, but if he has battle traps like Mirror Force, this is really good. Yeah, that kind of sucks, but he's on the one card still, and Yang Zings are just actually such a better deck than Evil Swarms. This just says Heliotrope Beatdown, though. Honestly, the most evil thing I think about Evil Swarms is the fact that they all have 50 attack. Other than Kirkian, I think this doesn't, but when you're just doing life points, it gets super annoying. It's a really good draw and a turn, but for right now, it's not really what I wanted to see. Yeah, you really don't want to attack them generally, because all it does is further their plays. So if you do happen to play against the Yang Zing deck, I would recommend not attacking them. Oh, he's at the warning. Okay, so it makes a little sense, but I think I could have been safe for something better. So we'll see what we draw here. Solid. And I am using YGO Pro on here because there's a lot of, I don't know, people don't know all the rulings for Yang Zings. One thing that's important to note is that you can activate Yang Zing Creation, the trap card, in the damage step because that's what it means to trigger conditions. So this is something that typically doesn't people don't do. The right play is actually to Castell the monster of the creation generally. I mean, you can make a Dweller. Oh, shoot. Do another one real quick. You make a Dweller usually an attack over things. With Nodin being a card, um, it does hurt because, you know, the 22 Dweller on a lot of your monsters has 0 defense. But unfortunately, I drew the tuner, which the only reason you run the tuner is for a play where you open a Baxia Arclight, which I mean is really good. So I think now I'm just gonna make a because I think this goes by the new format actually, so I'm not really worried about construct. So I'm just gonna summon this Yazi that Yazi itself can't be targeted, but it also can't be destroyed by battle, and it's unaffected by trap cards now. And then next turn I can it just put in a lot of advantage for me. Because next turn I also be able to summon an Arclight. In decks like Burning Abyss, like if you summon this, unless they have Dark Hole or Regeki, they really can't out it. Oh. Yeah, this guy's playing some not very good deck. Excuse me. Oh. On the contrary, that was really good. So apparently Ayazi does lose to things like that. Didn't really see a break or creature swap coming, but, you know. I mean, this plays alright, so. It's going to be really hard for me to out my own Yazi. Tooncow. I have to warning this. So he's playing the anti-meta deck. Typically, I mean, just play meta is probably the better option. If it's not really in your budget or if it's something you're not really that interested in, then you don't have to. Just, and I think I have 3, yeah. I'm just top decking these paths like nothing else. And you always want to put the water one back because that's he's honestly the best one. I think not being unaffected by traps. I almost never sink unless it's with him. So my outs are obviously Dark Hole, Regeki, Torrential. Which I mean I'll see. That's what this deck does. He luckily good thing he's not playing the mirror because he would be able to what am I trying to say? Oh, destroy his own Yang Zing, so start popping me. Although if you creature swap a Yang Zing and you attack it, it's only that you control, which is interesting. Otherwise, I think it would be viable to play it. And I don't know why he attacked with a Cyber Valley with 0 attack. He must have Trigodia. Like, yeah, that play didn't really make any sense. I'll wait it out another turn. Um, I really would like to draw the fire one. Like, can I make? Sometimes this is what happens with Yang Zings. But typically you can crash in your own monsters, which I really don't want to do because of the Cyber Valley. Plus, all my monsters have 0 attack, so I'll be taking 26 directly. And then it can open up your plays, especially if you have a creation face down. If I do draw any monster of anything, won't have attack. You know what? Let's make plays. And the best option here is Earth on Trish. Trish is unaffected by traps and can't be destroyed by battle. And that is a very good way to out with that Yazi. Divine Wrath. It's not affected by traps, so. Oh, shoot. Well, looks like we keep losing connection for some reason, but I'm just going to go over the deck. If they want the Pendulum, he's a turn one play. You just, with Baxit, or the Jiao2, I should say, you discard, you summon him and another one. And then you sync these two for a Baxia, and then use Baxia's effect, destroying your other one, summon this or this from deck, and then and you summon the other one from grave, and then you make an Arclight, and you can keep summoning Arclight every turn. This one, he's just good for making some synchro plays. You don't really want to draw him. 3 of the fire, 500 attack. He's just big. That's why you play him. Sometimes I play him at 2. Ban. I always play this one at 3. Can't be destroyed by battle. Sometimes it can really extend your games if you're not in a good spot too. The Maxis, just because generally they're pretty good. Yeah, like I said, this one's the best one, not being affected by traps. Well, he's like the real best one, but he's the tuner, so he doesn't give any synchro effects. But you can discard 2 Yang Zing cards, which includes the trap and the spell, to summon 2 Yang Zings from your deck. Palu, he's just a one of if I want to make certain synchros, or if I want it unaffected by spells for some reason. And then 3 Chi Winds, tuner, and just pretty good. The Dark Hole Regekis, clear the field, wipe the board, like the channel says. Creations, Soul Charge, Book of Moon, just generally good cards. The mistake was for like everything added, and then Skill Drain because you make your things unaffected by trap cards. It doesn't really matter. Deck structure is a little bit of everything. One thing a lot of people might not run is this. Nothing, because it burns for 800. They can just get over things because it makes them lose 800 once per turn. I might have to play double Yazi, the second one does come up often enough. I almost would cut it for the third Baxia, because that would come up just as much almost. Beals, you can make it with the Dark Tuner. He's just solid. I don't make him that often, but when I do, it's really good. Star Eater, this is for towers. It won't be a thing anymore, but it's also just a really good card. Chao Feng, your opponent can't use any monsters with the same attributes as Yang Zings you synced with. And when a monster your opponent controls is destroyed, you can summon a monster with the same attribute from your deck, and when he's destroyed, you get any tuner from deck to your hand. So he's just a really solid card. Trish is really good. What I had for my side was Retaliating. I'll have to look at next format and see what this is. The Space Typhoons, Defusions, because shit alls, but that won't be a thing anymore. And one thing I want to talk about is the anti-magic arrows. So you can go in the battle phase, anti-magic them, and then either main phase 2, you can summon Jiao2, or you can crash your monster in without any worry about any effects. And then after it, you can summon the Jiao2 and do effect for free. And they can't actually activate any of their cards. So you can make Baxia and shuffle in the whole back row without having to worry about it. And then just the 3 Iron Wall, it was pretty good. And then just the Shadow Mirrors, because Burning Abyss was a thing. Like I said, I really have to evaluate, like especially the side deck and a couple of the main deck choices next format. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Let me know if any questions about the deck. I'll be happy to answer. Let me know how you liked the video. And if you can, please subscribe. And thanks for watching. Have a great day.